Hey guys, welcome to another episode. In this one, the NBA has done some marketing for NBA Top Shot, a little bit. There's a new blog which shows a lot of transparency on what's coming in NBA Top Shot, and there's a new playoff pack that you can reserve, and we are going to analyze what is going to be in that pack. Let's get straight into it. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Did we see this? NBA, the official NBA Twitter, tweeted about NBA Top Shot. Not much. Who you got? Hashtag NBA Top Shot this, and it was a retweet of NBA Top Shot's tweet itself. Two teams, two showcases, who you got, Clippers versus Mavs, so on and so forth. So, hey, 33 million on their Twitter. That's not bad. There'll be a lot of impressions on that on Top Shot. So, it's one post. I mean, in marketing, one post doesn't do much. It takes lots of touch points to get people to achieve an actual goal that you're aiming for. But that's a development that a lot of us were dreaming about. So that's pretty cool. Now, I did check their Facebook and their Instagram, and they hadn't posted there as well, to my knowledge, which is another 100 million odd people. But they did do it on Twitter, which is where we all are. And we've mentioned that in previous videos. So that's cool. But we're going to talk about this blog a little bit because it had a lot of updates on it, which were pretty good and transparent. So updates one step at a time was the title, and I'm going to condense this for you and give you the main points. And it starts by saying almost 1 year ago, the very first moments appeared in NBA Top Shot. Can you believe that? NBA Top Shot mints a year old. And as we celebrate the community built over the past year and look into the future, we know there's a lot of work to be done in creating this new world with you. So then they go on to talk about playoff packs. We've been waiting for this a long time, or at least I have. Playoff packs are here, plus what transparency on content roadmaps mean. By next regular season, we'll be announcing content release plans for the entire season from the start because we know the perfect collection takes strategy and strategy takes planning. What does that mean for you? A content roadmap, including key pack drops. In other words, we'll provide you ballpark times with clarity on which parts of our content plan will serve tent poles to our release strategy and which parts include flexibility so we can still bring you good surprises. I like this. It's good to know what's coming, at least roughly. I know they can't give us exact dates, so we can think, no, I won't go for this pack. I'll go for this pack. And this one's not in my price bracket, but this one is. So that's good news. Upper bounds for the number of moments any single player will have. This has been a gripe for some people. Giannis has lots of moments because he had an MVP pack last season. Others, like Durant, don't have so many moments. So it looks like there's going to be a cap on moments going forward. Updates, collector score and rewards for active collecting. Collector score updated in real time in their user profile. We know we're waiting for this for the Holo Icon drop. That's why it's been delayed to what we've previously said in other videos, that it was meant to come this week, but instead it's coming next week, presumably because they want the collector score there first. As always, if you dispose of moments in your collection or break full sets, you will lose associated collector score points. That's the point. It's a live score. Premium pack drops. We will pre-announce collector score eligibility criteria for pack drops in remaining Series 2, allowing new and existing collectors to know exactly how to get started when they hear about the upcoming drop. So they want us to have time to react. Now, we know how that goes in the marketplace. We react hard. Exploring new features and marketplace. As you know, our team has been focused on optimizing scalability, support, and payments to make collector experience world-class. Now, all three are well on their way. The team has started turning out their focus to development and collector benefits. Cool. We will not rush out of the gates and go out with an all-out marketing blitz. I know a lot of people have been underwhelmed. We just showed you NBA's tweet, but they go on to say, in the coming months into the offseason, you will see us experiment and iterate as we look to bring in new collectors to the yard. In beta, it'll sometimes look like taking a step back and then 3 steps forward. That's probably a good summary of what Top Shot has looked like. Maybe some people would argue a few more steps back, but definitely steps forward. I was speaking to someone recently and I said, you should have seen the site in January. It was functionally a lot more of a mess than it is today. Now it just seems to work. But obviously the market is down, which is the major difference. What are they working on now? Easy payments in and out and new avenues for moment utility. So that was a pretty good blog post. I'm happy with most of that. Now, specifically, one thing it mentioned was playoff packs. They are here, and you can reserve yours right now. Don't rush out of this video just yet, because you've got until Wednesday, June the 9th to reserve this pack. So you've got heaps of time, and obviously this pack's not ready yet because the playoffs, the round one series are still going. So I wouldn't stress too much about jumping off this video. Finish the video because there's lots of good stuff to come. We are going to speculate the best moments so far in the playoffs that should be in these packs. Now, we're not sure about mint counts or number of moment counts or anything like that. They actually go on to say that these will be included closer to the dates. If it's anything like the last pack drops, it'll probably right up until the last day, so I won't be able to preview them very well. But we are going to get one playoff moment and two base set series moments, your 40k CCs. So they also had a blog post about these playoff packs and their price. And they also mentioned that we plan for Chris Middleton's game winner from game one to be a challenge reward. So we know that this is going to be a moment, this game winner in game one against the Heat from Chris Middleton. So that's going to be a moment, but it's going to be a challenge reward. So that we know. And look, that was one of the best moments of the day. The other one was Kawhi, which I'll show you. Here are some of the other moments that were really, really cool. This is Dame's ridiculous three. We've got to have something from this game where he scored the most amount of threes, I believe, in a playoff game, and that one sealed overtime. And why they didn't foul, we'll never know. Jason Tatum scoring 50 and getting a win for the Celtics over the Nets. We've got to have something from this game for Tatum. Absolutely in these playoff packs, this common one. What else we got? Oh, this is the nice pass in the same game as the little game from Jokic to Kevin Porter Jr. And this one pretty much sealed the win in the end, I believe. So for Kevin Porter Jr., this is a really good moment. So I imagine maybe this will get involved. Now, this is definitely going to happen. Oh, no, this one definitely won't happen. It's really cool, so I wanted to mention it. But the reason it's definitely not going to happen is because this one's going to replace it when it comes to Luka, and that's the one-legged three. Ridiculous. So that will be the Luka moment. If it's not, you've got some explaining to do. All right. Oh, we just had this one, Lillard. It's worth mentioning again. This one from Donovan Mitchell. Just ridiculous. This is before the halftime buzzer. Realized the game clock was out. Throws this one up. Controlled though, but throws it up. And that was a really cool Donovan Mitchell moment. I don't think he's had a better one since the playoffs. But hey, Donovan Mitchell's 4-0 these playoffs. He didn't play game one. Good for him. And the bow from Trae Young. So this three, the game was iced, but this one well and truly finished it. He buries his three and gives the Garden a bow. If you're going to pick a Trae Young moment, this has got to be it. And even Knick fans on Twitter are saying that one. That one's going to be in the pack. All right. Oh, this one from Ja Morant was pretty sick. This behind the back, reverse behind the back, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty cool from Ja Morant. Ben Simmons, this putback dunk, that was pretty ridiculous. I think this should be in the pack. This should be Ben Simmons' moment. And correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments what you think it should be. James Harden had a really good game the other day, so I reckon he'll get a moment. Maybe it's this one where he got the triple-double. Maybe it's another one. Who knows? Kevin. Who's Kevin? There I go, falling over name again. Devin Booker. Now, this is his circus shot against the Lakers. I mean, maybe there's a better Booker moment. I don't know. But I thought this was kind of cool as well. What else we got? Oh, this one. Right. This one came up a lot when I asked the question on Twitter. And it's Rudy Gobert blocking Ja Morant, who tried to end his life with this dunk. I asked on Twitter, what moments do you think will be in these packs? And this one came up more than once. So I think this will be in our packs. That will be really cool. On the same day that the Middleton dunk happened, this happened from Kawhi. Maxi Kleber contests, and God knows why, because, this happened. Oh, man. He did the right thing. He contested, and he just got disgustingly thrown. All right, LeBron's got a couple of options, and I'll explain why. Most people want this one, off the backboard and down again. And he's got it'd be a really sick thumbnail, this one as well, because when he was hanging off the rim, he's got a really cool pose when he's coming down. But also, remember, it said in the office hours that we're likely to get play-in moments in these playoff packs. And the clear winners from the play-in moments were this one from LeBron, which sealed the win over Steph Curry, and also Steph Curry's 3 to beat the buzzer at halftime, which was pretty cool. So if we do get play-in game moments, I imagine we'll get maybe one of these two at least this Steph Curry one, because it was in the play-in, which is technically kind of the playoffs. So maybe they'll back out on that. Well, it was mentioned in the office hours. Maybe it won't happen, but it was mentioned. So look out for that if it's in the listings come the time. One thing that was so refreshing watching playoff games over the past week or so is the crowd noise. Now, I can't attend a game from Australia. Can't travel, you know that. But it was so good to hear the crowds, and it was never more evident than watching Knicks games at Madison Square Garden. And this one here from Quickley, the Knicks were on a run, and Quickley throws up another 3 in transition, and the crowd noise on this one was unreal. Now, I know you don't get crowd noise in moments on Top Shot. If they were to start, now would be a great time. We know they don't own the rights to the audio, especially the commentators and the broadcast audio. But the ambient noise from this would be amazing. I don't think it'll happen, but just the atmosphere and Spike Lee jumping was really cool. So I just wanted an honorable mention. Obi Toppin, alley-oop. It was another really good one when the crowd went nuts. I imagine these guys might get a few moments here and there in these packs. Anyway, they are my picks for what should be in these playoff common moments packs from the first round. Let me know in the comments what you think they should be. And if you got any value out of this video, please consider liking and or subscribing. We've got a lot of stuff to come, especially in the very near future, to help you out on your Top Shot and NFT journey. That's it from me. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.